and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Neff.
I'm Edward Lewis.
Wow,
2
Edward!
days in a row.
I know. Who are you?
Wait, 2 out of 3. I think.
Yeah, you were with Charlie Cotton
on
Monday, and then with me today.
Outstanding time with Charlie Cotton. Not that I don't have outstanding times with you, but so this is it's a good week.
Are
on the
you trying to
podcast.
say Charlie Cotton's your favorite?
No,
Charlie?
I'm just saying that this week he's in the lead, so we'll see how.
Oh, okay. Well, no pressure. My God. So Edward is filling in for Charlie Cotton today, who had to leave early. He's got a bunch of stuff going on. But I'm glad we have you on today because there's a huge Hulk Hogan development.
Yep.
We have obtained documents from his will.
Yep, I think his actual will. Yeah.
Yep, and we're going to tell you exactly where that money is going to be going. We're also going to be getting into David, the singer. Massive criminal case has taken an interesting turn. Remember, there was a decomposed body found in the trunk of his Tesla, which was at an impound shop. Well, cops have now ID'd the victim in the trunk, and we'll get into all those details. And lastly, Edward, do you believe in aliens?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, there's a video. There's a video in which somebody thinks that a UFO was caught on camera and was taken down by a missile.
Yeah.
I don't know, you guys. It's totally viral, and we'll show you that video. But starting off with David, if you guys don't know who he is, he's a pretty big singer. He's actually on tour right now. Well, there was a car, a Tesla, that was in an impound shop. Police were notified that there was a horrible odor coming from the Tesla. So they showed up, they looked into the trunk, they found a body that was inside a bag in the trunk, and they were in parts. Well, authorities are now nearing the identification of the body, but they are saying that it is a female, approximately 5'1", 71 pounds.
I'm assuming we talked about this before the pod that this was after the decomposition.
I'm guessing
71 pounds is a child. It's
right.
I'd imagine it was larger, and then as it.
Yes, and we know this person had tattoos, so I'm assuming it's not a child.
Right.
This woman was wearing 2 pieces of jewelry, a metal stud earring, a metal chain bracelet shaped like a W. The tattoos, she had one on her index finger that read shush, which is a popular tattoo. Like Rihanna has that. It was like a popular thing at one point. The victim was also dressed in a tube top and black leggings. Exactly. Her age is unclear. Time of death is unclear. They're investigating it as a homicide. We are told that David is fully cooperating with investigators, but he seems unfazed because he was at his concert last night performing for an audience and was having a great time. He has not been listed as a suspect, and his car, it's unclear how this car got there, wasn't listed as missing or anything like that to authorities. He hasn't really given up that we know how the car got there, or what the connection is to him and possibly this person that was in the trunk.
Yeah, and I believe one of our reporters yesterday said that the car had not been reported stolen.
Right.
So.
And maybe he lent it out to somebody.
Right.
Maybe he did have no connection. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to accuse him of anything, but I think two things here that I think are important. Number one is, how does that happen in your car?
Also, if something like that was found in my car, I don't know that I could go to work.
That's the other thing,
I would feel sick to my stomach, but he's performing.
There's a very bizarre aspect to this. It really is and I get when you're rich, you have multiple cars, and I get you have a lot of multiple friends, and they probably borrow them all the time, and this is probably one of many cars that he has around the country and all that stuff. But still, I just can't fathom owning a car and lending it out to people, having a dead body found in it, and not much is happening. No, he hasn't released a statement or anything on it, right? It's bizarre. And the second aspect of this too, and I run into this a lot at sports. I run our court division over there at the sports department, and I just wish there was more transparency with the police. They are public agencies, and
I
they
mean, but they are trying to figure it out.
I understand, but like at some point there has to be like more to this. And it wasn't them that released the identification of the body, even. It was the medical examiner that we had to get that through. So
Yep.
I do know that police have to do their investigative roles, and they worry that having public involved could interfere in that stuff. But man, there's dead bodies in singers' cars, and police have released nothing. You know what I mean? Like, and
Horrible.
and we run into it all the time, and it almost seems like even through Hulk Hogan, we're about to talk about in Clearwater Police, they clam up even further. You know, like Las
Yeah.
Vegas is notorious for that too. They'll send you every homicide ever until it involves a celebrity, and all of a sudden they get real quiet about it. And I just wish there was a little more transparency there, because this is a crazy story. And to see this guy on stage hours after a decomposed body is found in one of his cars, it's alarming and shocking. And again, I'm not accusing of anything, and from everything it sounds like
Yeah,
he's
we
not been
don't
named a
know.
suspect or anything like that. I'm just saying it's a bizarre scene, and for everybody to be as tight-lipped as they are about it, it's crazy. So
Really gruesome. Also, a lot of companies are trying to keep an arm's distance from him. So he was listed as a model on Hollister's website. I just can't believe we've been talking about like American Eagle, Hollister, like, but yeah, he had a collab with them and they've removed him from their ad campaign following the discovery of the dead body in his Tesla. So they are trying to distance themselves.
that's interesting as well. I mean, do you remember Sha'Carri Richardson when she beat up her
Yes.
boyfriend in the airport?
Yeah.
Nike stood by her. They didn't take her down. I mean, obviously,
This is a little
beating domestic
different.
violence is a little different than a dead body in your car, but it's interesting that they wouldn't without any sort of
Yeah.
conviction or something. Yeah, that's a weird.
Moving on to Hulk Hogan. Tell us what's going on, Edward. I know you've been working on
So
this.
Hulk Hogan died, obviously, and one of the biggest things was who gets what with his estate, right? Because he's multi-millionaire, one of the most famous people of all time. He's got
And his
multiple businesses. He's had several different companions in his life. There
right.
was Linda and Sky is his most recent one, and I can't even tell you the ones before that or during that. He obviously has two famous kids, Nick and
Mhm.
Brooke. We knew after he died that Brooke had asked to be out of the will.
Right.
And so today we were able to obtain almost all of the documents related to his will, and I think we actually have a copy of his actual will. It's very confusing because he made this will, I want to say in 2016, somewhere around that area, but he's amended it like 4, 5, 6 times since.
Hmm.
So in 2016, he left them all to everything to his ex-wife and Nick and Brooke.
Mhm.
But these amendments,
Ex-wife Linda.
I believe her name is Jen in the documents. I'm not sure
Oh,
if
okay.
Linda is a pseudonym. You know, all these people, they're not their real names. Hulk Hogan's real name is Terry Bollea. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like,
Yeah.
it's hard for me to, like, Sky Daly's real name is not Sky, it's her middle name. So there's a lot of,
Oh my gosh.
it's hard for me to understand. But Jen is listed as his ex, and she was the one that was going to get all of it, and Nick and Brooke. And then he amended it after they divorced. He took the Jen out. He took Brooke out. So we got confirmation that Brooke was in fact taken out and is not getting any money from Hulk, which again, it's not too surprising because Brooke had told us
Yeah.
that she was out of it,
He
but
granted her wish.
he took her out. So now the question obviously is who's getting it? Well, we don't really know. According to the documents, they left it to like the trust, which it doesn't really say who's involved in that trust, but it seems very apparent it's some combo of Sky and Nick, and perhaps he has a financial advisor named Terry McCoy, something on those lines. As far as what he owns, they list $5 million in assets.
That's it?
Which I think there's significantly more because as we talked about prior to the pod, he has the beer company, he has the
Right.
wrestling company, he has property in Clearwater that's millions of dollars property on the beach right there in Florida. So and the bar he's affiliated with Hogan's Hangout.
yeah.
But as far as like some of the stuff they've actually listed, it was $200,000 in cryptocurrency, roughly $800,000 in personal property and intellectual property, and $4 million in publicity rights. So he had at least $5 million there, and it's probably millions more elsewhere. So there's a lot of money at stake here.
Yeah.
We don't know who it's going to, but we do know it's not going to Brooke, which I think we already knew, but this is confirmed there. So, yeah, who knows where this is all going? You know?
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
And, you know, one of the main reasons why Brooke said that she didn't want to be involved in the will was because she was worried that when he passed, that there would be some kind of fight
Yeah.
over his money. We haven't seen that happen yet.
You low key do though. I mean, Bubba the Love Sponge, you're familiar with him. You talked to him a lot.
uh-huh.
He was a family friend. He was involved in the sex tape scandal, and
His wife was the one.
his
in the
wife
sex
was
tape
the one
with
that had sex with Hulk, and then there was a lot of allegations that he may have leaked it, and
Right.
it's since been debunked. But Nick is suing him over a documentary that Hulk that was about Hulk sex tape. So there is a little bit of infighting already going on and trying to get restraining orders on that stuff. So she's not necessarily wrong yet. Who knows? You know, like I said, there's millions at play here, like at least 5 that we know of. So.
Oh, so crazy. And we'll keep you guys updated on all those details. To our next story, there's a UFO out there just getting shot down. Someone claims they caught it on camera.
I gotta see it.
So this is a video from the congressional UAP hearing, which shows a glowing orb over the Yemen coast. And apparently there's some kind of missile strike, which takes it back. This Congressman, Eric Burleson, presented the footage, and he thinks that it's a UFO being shot down.
So at some point in this blurry, grainy, black and white video, we see a blob getting shot down. Shot down, but kept going.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, no. Okay. If this was a UFO here, it somehow made it, had the technology to make it here.
Well, I guess
UFO.
UFO.
Shoot back?
The UFO is it's not technically means alien, right?
Well, but if it's
unidentified flying
craft,
object, it could be. It doesn't have to be necessarily.
But we don't think it has like, I don't know, intelligence.
If you're saying yeah.
What do you think it is? Just like a worm, like zooming?
It looks to me
by?
like a bug.
Yeah.
and that's what all these look like. Remember Harvey had one, there was an airplane and it looked like a fly went across the window and they were trying to tell me it was
I just feel like if there was actual aliens, like with our technology, drones, I mean, ring cameras, like we would have better footage than this.
Yeah, and all they do is show up for brief amounts of time and get shot down and die, like, and they never come back and try to make contact with anything.
And I mean, if it was able to get away, wouldn't it shoot back? Wouldn't it retaliate?
If it was able to get here, wouldn't it have the technology to avoid being shot down by our puny missiles?
That
you know what I mean?
Like,
I am the least biggest UFO guy.
So you don't think there's any other life other than us?
Perhaps. I mean, I'd be actually shocked if there wasn't.
Okay.
I mean, we can't be the only planet in the solar system that has life, but
you don't think it's been here yet?
Yeah, how the hell? We can't even get to the moon.
Maybe we're not that smart.
I just don't think it's not feasible. It's not possible. And if it was, we would have known by now. And I think these are such pandering. These Congress people, they drum up this interest. I don't know.
I had this at one point. I wanted to go to school for photography. I wanted to be a photographer, and I took a class. And in my class, my teacher he was like noticeably quiet that day, and he was a really outgoing guy. And he's like, "I'm so sorry, you guys, if I've been acting strange." He's like, "I just want to tell you, I can't stop thinking about what happened to me many years ago."
Okay.
And we're like, okay. Okay, therapy session. He goes, "You're not going to believe me, but I was taken down into a cave by someone that told me there was an alien here."
Okay.
That was being held captive. And I was taken deep down into a cave and I met the alien. And we're all like, what the hell?
Like if you're on something, even if it's just like alcohol, everything looks a little weird to you. And
you think this guy was like just buzzed going down and meeting an alien?
I know people that have been on acid trips and have seen things that they.
But then they're like, "Oh, I was on acid."
Perhaps
this guy was like, didn't say anything about being on shrooms.
Did you ask? Like I don't know.
No, we were all just quiet. We're like, what is happening? Let's get back to the photography.
Inevitably has an explanation. You know what I mean? Like it's just science. You know, like there's and I feel like there's so many variations of animals and things like that in the world that perhaps there is a Bigfoot, but all it really is like a horse that got deformed at birth. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
what?
So
the chupacabra.
Yeah, you know, like sometimes you see the fish wash up on the shore and they have like a human face. It's just like that's the distortion of like how they're.
It's actually kind of sad.
And so I feel like you can make anything into an alien and whatnot, and you can say all this stuff, and you can be on as many drugs and alcohol but as far as things coming from different planets and landing, get out of here.
Wow, Edward. If there was an invasion and aliens came down and the female aliens were really hot, would you be open to dating the hot female alien?
I mean, what is dating?
Hooking up.
Well,
getting down with the alien.
If they want to go watch football and have beer and you know what I mean, hang out.
I don't think the female alien, the alien's going to be like, "I'm not watching football."
Is she gonna be dragging me for watching football and drinking beer? Then yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pass on that.
Edwards, new
Yeah.
girlfriend, Miss Alien. All right. Well, how was this better than your time with Charlie Cotton?
This is like Monday. We had like funny topics. We weren't talking about orbs being
Death
blown up.
and
Yeah, and
bodies
David's
and trunks.
Tesla trunk and Hulk Hogan not
Okay,
giving his money to his
So you're
daughter.
giving me a pass.
So yeah, like I mean, I enjoy your company, but yeah.
Well, we do have some comments
Okay.
that we'll get to for the David story. Deborah said, Charlie, if they ever find a body in the trunk of your car, it is probably not going to be a good day for you.
I would say so.
Yeah, I would agree.
That'd be
And
probably
I hope I'm not mixing with people that would even put a body in my car. And that would
It'd be pretty devastating
very
too. Like if you have a nice car, you know.
I did. This is very morbid. I saw somebody die once. Yeah, in Hawaii on the beach. It was really sad.
Okay.
Okay, for our UFO story. Oh my God. For our UFO story, Adriana said, aliens, show yourselves already. Yeah.
Yeah. And you think they're like
I don't
coming
think
here
they
and being
wanna be
discreet?
right. Like, why would they want to come and be like, let's not let
Right.
them see us? Like, I don't think they're like
No,
thinking stuff
you
like
would,
that.
yeah, you'd be collecting things and trying to integrate in society.
Yeah. Mel said, are aliens green or gray in your opinion? I like your alien voice, Charlie. Well, people think I sound like an alien in general.
Green or gray?
I think gray.
Yeah.
I think because like they're in space where it's really dark, like they're not getting sun, so they're just like naturally
But also,
gray.
if they eat like green
rocks.
things,
Oh,
they would be green. You know what I mean? Like, if
okay. So
they're,
like when we eat carrots, we kind of turn orange.
or like you eat a lot of plants or things eat plants in the wildlife. They
Yeah.
turn green, right?
If I eat
what do they call it? Like
skinny,
cytophils, I don't know. This is 8th grade science.
yeah.
anyways.
Oh, when the photosynthesis.
Yeah, but like there's something that plants emit that when you eat it, it's green.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't get a good grade in that
Yeah,
class.
same. That's what we're writers.
A couple miscellaneous comments from you guys. Detroit Soloist said, loving the braid, girl. You're looking cute today. Thank you. I did not shower. Sorry, Edward. So I just put my hair in like a quick braid. My hair's getting super long. Do you care about this combo?
Didn't notice any comments about me.
Wow. Okay, I'll put it in a comment for Edward. This is from Skater Girl.
Alien girl.
Alien Girl.
Wow.
Pisces Alien
Wow.
Girl.
Oh my goodness.
Edward's looking so good today. And that's what. Okay, this show's gone
This
downhill.
is great pod.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.